Lately, yeah, I was watching. Well, I told you I'd never seen Apocalypse Now. I watched that, and
at least you finally got the references now.
that was funny
You're like,
when
really? Seinfeld?
when you said you're like, oh yeah, several times, and I was talking with Carl at work, and he's like, you hadn't seen Apocalypse Now? He's like, oh my god. He's like, there's the whole scene with the French people. I'm like, the French people? And I said, maybe that was because there was a redux, right?
There is. There's the
Like an
Apocalypse
extra-
Now, and there's Apocalypse where it's like, I think it's like an extra half hour or 40 minutes. Like
Okay.
they make it, if you watch the long version, which I've only seen like once, it's long. I mean, that movie is probably almost 3 hours.
It's 2.5 hours. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And it's another 45 minutes with
Okay.
extra stuff that Francis Ford Coppola put in. That was like another one where it was like he couldn't stop making the movie.
I wonder if
And
that's.
they paid Marlon Brando this ton of money. He only worked for like 2 weeks just for that.
Oh, I read that in the because that's why it made me read it. Was Mental Floss was talking about it,
Oh, okay.
and it said that he was supposed to be this really fit character, and he showed up and he was like 300 pounds.
Yeah.
So that's why they had him in the shadows the whole time to give him that more eerie look and
Yeah.
all. But every time I watched Martin Sheen, I kept thinking it's Charlie Sheen, but it's not. It's Martin Sheen,
Which
So-
is funny then, because now that you've seen Apocalypse Now, the joke from Hot Shots then kind of makes sense. Actually, Hot Shots Part 2 makes sense.
Oh, I haven't seen Hot Shots Part 2.
You haven't seen the second one?
I don't think I have.
Oh,
I've seen
okay.
the first one with
Is
Little
it-
Sizzling Belly.
There's a scene in Hot Shots Part 2 where, because all the stuff with Martin Sheen where he's writing his diary and it's like the voiceover stuff.
Right.
Well, Charlie Sheen is sitting on a boat.
Oh,
on the river,
really?
and
Okay.
It's
Okay.
kind of a Rambo takeoff.
Okay.
And he's reading this stuff, and as he's writing that, all of a sudden you hear Martin Sheen's voice start saying stuff and writing, and they're both past each other.
Oh,
and they both stand
that's
up And they
great.
look at each other and they go, "I loved you in Wall Street."
Oh, that's good.
It's pretty genius.
That's-
it's pretty good.
That is good.
Yeah, I like because I can't believe he's going up there. I never thought I'd be on it. And all of a sudden they just kind of like look up and they see their boats coming to each other and they both pat and they both say it and they're like, "I loved you in Wall Street." It's pretty funny.
That's good.
Yeah, it is good. And hopefully what is also delicious is a gin that I have brought from faraway lands.
Far away.
Far away, as far as California.
Ooh,
which is
San
only
Diego,
about,
California,
it's only about
maybe.
6 hours from Arizona.
Oh, that's not
in
too
Tucson,
far.
So
Yeah, it's easy drive.
It's not that. It's really not that bad.
We can make it.
But still, I didn't. Yeah, we can make it if we try. But that is what we have. We have a gin. We've switched it up for this Give It a Shot. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Keith, and we are AboutBeverages.com and the beverage.
The end the beverage.
And the beverage we're about today is from Ballast Point,
Ballast
actually.
Point.
And it's a gin. It's a barrel-rested gin called Old Grove. I'm very excited. Gin is obviously, as you know, if you are a frequent or even semi-frequent listener, one of our favorite spirits. Definitely we feel the most overlooked, underrated clear spirit. But look at this; it's not clear today.
Oh my gosh! We
because
can talk
it is
about color over
barrel
gin
rested.
for a
I know
change.
that'll
Yeah.
be really weird.
Yeah.
But we are big proponents of gin, and feel that it has actual flavor to offer as opposed to some of its other brethren out there. So. Yes.
And Ballast Point, like other breweries, like I believe Dogfish, you've got Rogue, they're kind of dipping their toes into the spirit water.
Anchor?
Anchor, there you
Yeah.
go. Yeah, we had the Junipero.
Yeah, Junipero.
We did one. Speaking of another gin, they're kind of getting into that market a little bit as well. And so they've done a gin. They have this Old Grove. You can get it not barrel rested. You can just get it the way it is, which I have not had. I would like to. I don't think they have it here in Arizona yet, but I haven't gotten a chance to look. But so this one really intrigued me because it's barrel rested, which means that they actually take the exact same gin blend that they make with the juniper. They use rose, coriander, some other botanicals, and they put that into an oak charred barrel, and they let it sit for 50 days. So not too long. A little bit.
Did you get this in San Diego?
I did. I got this in San Diego
Okay.
at Bevmo.
Okay.
It was fairly
Okay.
mass market. It wasn't
Okay.
like I had to go to the brewery, even though I had gone there. They didn't have it there.
Keep rubbing that in.
Thought I'd get it in there one more
Okay,
time.
might as well.
Exactly. That's what you said. But yeah, so it's not super expensive. $30. Yeah.
Okay.
Your mileage may vary depending on what part of the country. I don't know how far
Reasonable.
they travel at. Yeah. So it was something I thought that sounds really unique. They mentioned some little tasting things on the side, which I won't read.
No.
But yeah, so I've been, as you can see, I haven't had any of it. If you can't tell, I'm making a joke because it's about 2/3 gone.
Yes.
I've had it for a while. Just I've been trying to hold the last little bit. My wife is quite into the martinis and things like that as well. So I've kind of been having to hide the bottle so that I could at least get Keith to try a taste of this.
And I'm very happy that he's done that. His efforts are certainly appreciated.
They are very appreciated. All right.
Errand boy sent by grocery clerks to collect a bill.
That's right. From the more Apocalypse Now talk and Seinfeld. I have so many because obviously I have tried this, so that's the full disclosure. I've had a martini with this. That's mostly what I've made because I don't quite feel it's a pretty easy assumption with the profile here that a gin and tonic is appropriate with something that's been
It would discolor.
Yeah, a little bit of that and just some of the other flavors and things that you think might go on. But yeah, so we actually have some color here. It's very Chardonnay kind of look to it. You know, it's got that
I wrote
little
honey
oak
yellow.
Look to, yeah,
But,
sure.
But yeah, that'll work. You know, it has your normal gin characteristics that you would expect, but muted.
A little bit. Do this for me. As you take a breath,
Yes.
also breathe in through your mouth. Like breathe in through your nose and mouth at the same time as you're...
I don't know if I can.
Oh, okay.
I
You can't
tried.
go... Can't. Well, you don't have to exaggerate it like that and be silly. But like you can almost taste some of the... Like have almost some of the flavors then hit your palate.
You know what I'd rather do to have the flavors hit my palate?
What would you rather do?
I think I'd actually like to take a sip.
Should we taste it?
We should.
All right. We should.
We should.
We are.
It's almost a little... I was going to say buttery before, but it's not quite buttery, but definitely get a little bit of wood from there. It mellows out some of those juniper flavors, but wow. That's really good.
There's a little cinnamon in there too. There's a little spicy something. With
I get the heat and some spicy. I hadn't pinpointed it as cinnamon, but wow, that's really good.
It is. Isn't it?
That's very good.
It's pretty delicious. It's very unique. Like I said, it's not as versatile as your everyday gin. Where you can make a few different things with it. This you kind of got to pick your spots with it, but it's really delicious.
Pick your spots, but that makes a great just sipper. Whereas most gins,
I would.
Unless you're a hardcore gin fan, you're not going to sit down and just have a neat gin sitting there, sipping gin
Probably
by
not,
itself.
yeah.
You're going to mix it in a martini. You're going to have it with the gin and tonic. But that you could because there is a depth. There's a depth of flavor and a little extra body there too.
Yeah. There's a little oiliness to that. It's amazing what a little bit of that does to it.
Now, what did you make a straight martini or did you go dirty martini with that? Probably couldn't go dirty.
I didn't do dirty. I did, like I said,
Okay.
I've usually done straight. So let me create a situation for you. Are you ready for this?
You going to paint a picture?
I'm going to paint a picture.
Paint a perfect picture.
It's the holidays.
It's the holidays.
It's the holidays.
What holiday?
I've already had a few things to drink.
Okay.
I want to have a little something, little nightcap perhaps, a little mixed drink, kind of finish off the evening. Boy, a martini sounds good, but wait.
Oh.
But wait.
No.
A Manhattan sounds
Oh, a Manhattan. I was just thinking a Manhattan.
sounds good too. But I can't have both because that'd be too much.
A Manhattan.
There's only a way I could have both. Well, make a martini with this and you can.
A Mantini.
Because, oh my God, if you make a martini with this, it literally tastes like you've put some of the ingredients, a little bit of bourbon, like you've combined them in the most perfect way possible.
Okay, so you're making a martini.
I don't do anything like a Manhattan. I just make a regular martini.
Okay.
But because of the barrel aging, you get a little bit of the bourbon. There's a little bit of the sweet in there. Like you could add some of the other things if you wanted to, but just making a martini the way we normally make it, as we've done in previous shows, which is you can go in the archives and find that. Just making it that way, it adds this little bit of sweet and a little bit of this, and like you get all that. It tastes like you've combined.
You don't put a cherry in there then.
No, I still put.
And so you're not actually. So okay, so you're not making a. You're not making a
I'm
Manhattan.
making a martini. I'm making a martini with
this. You're not
and
making
it
a
tastes
Manhattan
Like I have
with
thrown
it.
some Manhattan in there.
Wow.
It's pretty
Okay.
amazing.
All right.
It's a little more on the gin focus, like as you
Right.
talked about,
Right.
but it tastes like about a third of it. Did you pour some? It's really good. So that it's the perfect for that situation.
Yeah, because you probably wouldn't want to do this with sweet vermouth.
No.
So you got your
there's
dry
already a little
vermouth
sweet in there. You could, yeah, which is already in
from
there.
from your whisper of dry vermouth
Right,
with
yeah. It's really good. I like it. I would definitely buy another bottle of this.
Okay.
If I found it here in town, just to have, because I always usually have a gin or two.
Wow.
Like I wouldn't want this. Wouldn't be my main gin. just because it is unique.
No, but
in some way,
secondary.
It's definitely that.
It's
wonderful,
right there. Yeah.
Hey, well, have you tried this? Or I feel like that little different thing. It's awesome for that. I think they've done a great job.
Wow.
Really great flavor, and I hadn't even thought about it because honestly, I had maybe a little sip when I first got it just to see what the flavor complexity was, and then we went into, like I said, mostly making a martini or whatever for most of this bottle, and that was, sitting here with you now, this totally could be a sipper. I hadn't even thought about that.
Oh yeah,
but 100% correct.
Yeah,
you could just pour a little bit of this and enjoy it like a little having a nightcap. No thanks,
because
I don't wear them.
wow, because you get those gin notes that maybe, like I said, don't make for a sipper, but then they're like pulled back just a little bit, add a little depth.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that depth is really there.
And how long did you say this? Oh, 50.
50 days.
50
Not even
days.
2 months.
In a charred oak barrel. Okay.
I'm guessing it's new oak, but I don't know.
Okay. That would probably help because you'd have more.
You wouldn't want to bring. Yeah.
It would give more. Yeah.
Pretty delicious.
Very delicious.
I thought so.
Yet another gin.
Another
that scores
gin
well.
That is quite wonderful. And hopefully, if they don't have it here yet, they make it this way into the Southwest. But if not, if you have had other gins like this, definitely head on over to the website at AboutBeverages.com and let us know what you think of this one. If you've had it or other ones like it, leave some comments either on the website or at YouTube. We appreciate all those as well. Anything is definitely appreciated. And I think we're gonna maybe even do another spirit next week.
I think we should.
I think we may have one.
We should.
We should, and we will. But whether we like it or not,
you should give it a shot.